Hi everybody, welcome back to Coffee and Campsites. On today's episode, we're in Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park, visiting some of the largest trees on Earth. So grab a cup of coffee and let's go camping. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. A wonderland of mountain streams, granite rock formations, serene meadows, and some of the largest trees on Earth, the giant sequoia. Established in September of 1890, making it America's second national park and the first national park created to protect a living organism, Sequoia is 400,000 acres of protected wilderness. A walk through the giant forest introduces visitors to perhaps one of Sequoia's favorite locals, the General Sherman tree. At 275 feet tall and 36 feet in diameter, it stands alone as the world's largest single-stem tree. This impressive giant is estimated to be between 2,300 and 2,700 years old. Kings Canyon National Park is a 460,000-acre glacial-carved valley with breathtaking meadows, peaks, and streams. Originally established in 1890 as General Grant National Park, it didn't become the larger Kings Canyon until 1940, and serves as protection for Grant's Grove and the largest quantity of the most enormous giant sequoias, including the General Grant tree. "200 miles north of Los Angeles and about 80 miles east of Fresno, California, travelers find themselves shrouded in the mixed coniferous forests of sugar pine, ponderosa pine, and white fir trees that make up the Sequoia wilderness. It is here these neighboring national parks combine for over 860,000 acres. The General's Highway is a 32-mile stretch of narrow, winding road that bridges the Sherman tree in the giant forest of Sequoia to the Grant tree in Grant's Grove of Kings Canyon. Just two of the biggest reasons these parks see an annual visitation of 566,000 visitors a year. Travelers can find supplies, trail maps, food, and lodging in a few different locations throughout the two parks. Lodgepole Village in Sequoia has lodging, restaurants, market, showers, and laundry. Grants Grove Village in Kings Canyon has a market, post office, and restaurant. Cedar Grove has lodging, groceries, and amphitheater. All the mentioned locations have a visitor center and exhibits full of valuable information. Be sure to visit Nps.gov before planning your next trip. Sequoia and Kings Canyon are so much more than giant sequoias. Impressive meadows, rivers, lakes, and granite walls seem to appear from every turn. Travelers looking for adventure can hike more than 1,000 miles of trails between the two parks. Alta Peak and the High Sierra are just a couple of strenuous hikes for the experienced hiker. Some of the easier hikes of Sequoia include the Big Trees and Congress Trail or the Crescent Meadow Loop. Kings Canyon offers a couple of easier hikes as well. The North Grove and Big Stump Trail and Zumwalt Meadow Loop are a few you may want to remember. Hidden beneath the famous 2,000-foot marble walls of Kings Gate lies the Boyd-In Cave, a wonderland of stalagmites and stalactites. Be advised, you'll want to get your tickets in advance. Another wonderful outdoor activity is boating or swimming in Hume Lake. Hume Lake is an 87-acre lake perfect for non-motorized boats, swimming, hiking, and mountain biking. Boat rentals, restaurants, and lodging are also available, as well as a gas station, which could be a lifesaver considering how secluded Kings Canyon can be. This really is a great way to beat the heat in the hotter summer months. And make sure you keep your eyes peeled for bald eagles. There's an abundance of wildlife in both Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. Cougars, black bear, mule deer, marmots, pikas, and gray squirrels are a few of the local animal species to watch out for. Black bears are very common. Always use the provided bear lockers as you'll get fined for improper food storage. Be sure to pack your Sibley's Bird Guide, as these two parks are great for bird watching. A common sight in and around camp are bluebirds, juncos, and blackbirds. Some of the other indigenous species to look out for are woodpeckers, chickadees, and owls. Grab a pair of binoculars and see how many of these colorful little aviators you can find. Chaparral Yucca spires are a common sight as you drive along the rugged, twisting Highway 180. Bigelow sneezeweed attract bees in the tall grass of Kings Canyon, and yellow brush strokes of goldenrod lightly paint the edges of quiet meadows. For lodging, we booked our stay at Sunset Campground. Just 3 miles inside the Kings Canyon entrance, Sunset Campground is an easy walk to Grants Grove and Grants Grove Village. There are 158 sites accommodating both tents and RVs, with fire pits, picnic tables, and bear lockers. Flush toilets and dishwashing areas are centrally located to each loop, and overall, this is a nice campground. Be advised, however, if you're a sensitive sleeper, it's not easy to find level ground here. You may have to get creative with your tent. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks offer a unique experience to walk among some of the longest living organisms on Earth. Walking through the giant forest is like traveling through time, with each tree giving you a glimpse of a world 1,000 years ago. The sunlight filtering through the branches and massive golden brown trunks rising up from the earth leave you with a feeling that's indescribable. Go ahead and see for yourself the beauty of these two great parks. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching Coffee and Campsites.